So yesterday I could not take the live session due to some urgent work at home. Today we are back again, and we left with the Longding tribal girl which we were painting last time. So we will continue with the same painting, and let's start. And thanks everyone for joining. I am expecting more people to join. Yeah, but we are already running late. It's already 9:14. Okay, so let's start. I will zoom in the picture a little bit, right? So today we will be, if time permits, we will be first doing the face, and if time permits, we will do the jewelry, and that is all about the painting. There is nothing much about it. Okay, Ganesh, Doodler, Anjali, Arindamda, thanks for joining. Okay, so I will be taking Piano Artist's brush 11. Let me zoom in the picture a little bit. So her face is not that difficult to paint, you know. We will take a little bit of burnt sienna first, and we will do this. It's relatively dry. Okay, I have to make sure the brush is loaded with water. Not much, as I said in the earlier lessons, that as we go on, as we keep on heading towards the details, we reduce the ratio of water and increase the ratio of paint. Okay. I think I should change the brush, and I'll take Articia Professional brush instead. I'm replacing the brush. I don't need this thick brush. Articia Professional 8, number 8. Okay, so this region, burnt sienna. Meanwhile, if you have questions, you can keep asking those questions. I'm just adding the values, you know, just the values. Her whole face is getting a lot of light, so there is no sharp contrast on her face. As we can see, there is no sharp contrast. Sona's Gallery, artist Sanjay Bhargav, Livasian Creative, Vishali Krishna, Artistic Expression, Mubashira, Quill Art Store. Thank you everyone for joining. So the adding of values is not that difficult for this painting. There is not much complication about the values. They are real simple. First of all, it's because of this photograph that has been taken in the bright daylight, and there are edits also. So the cheekbone a little bit here. We have to observe Hi Prachi, artistic Shreyashi. Hi Shreyashi. Chait Chaitali Mystery. Chaitali Mystery. Hi. कौन होएगा? Very creative handles. Okay, so now I'm just using water. Okay, not much paint. Just blending out the tone. Here it has. Hello. So tomorrow we won't be having any live session according as I have already announced. On Tuesdays I don't take live sessions, and currently I am getting stuck in a lot of work, so I will be notifying when and all I will be taking the live sessions. Yesterday's live session was cancelled, so I had already put up on my story. Curly Crafter, Color Trails, Just Mandala by Richa, Magical World of Colors. Nose region, we have to it's little, her skin tone is little golden. I mean, not golden also, it's like a copper kind of glaze is coming from her face. So we will be using a little bit of yellow ochre also to build the, try to get the accurate value as much as possible. I'm hoping to finish this painting faster than the previous one. Now I'm taking a little bit of yellow ochre and building the this will give the copper like value, you know. It's better to apply another layer of paint after the last layer has dried completely. This will create the effect properly. Hi Dilip. So meanwhile it dries, we will do the beads again as usual. Yes, in the last class we did. So I will take again Vianio artist brush number 3 for doing the beads for jewelry. So here again we have orange. We will use vermilion in that place because it's dark orange. I mean, it's not proper orange also. Maybe because of the edits on the photography, but it's vermilion. So we will be sorry, I was taking scarlet, so it has to be vermilion. The detailing of the beads will take a long time because we may need to we may need a little bit of white marker, jelly roll pen I will be using if required to create the highlights. Thing is, it is better not to use very dark lines of, in place of the beads in the very beginning, which I have done, but I cannot redo the thing, no? So I will take help of the marker. The beads have to be developed one by one. Hello. Hi. Divya. Hi. Fati artist. The thing is, hi. Guys, if you have questions, you can ask. The thing is, there is no need of using this dark vermilion in the very beginning, even if it's the beads. In the last lesson I told we can use, but to create the, you see these highlights, they're little yellowish highlights, which has to be nice girl, thank you. So these beads have to be created using something else. I mean, like a white jelly roll pen, or a thick paint. Watercolor, I doubt this is possible. But once I created one painting with watercolor and I applied the paints as if it was gouache. I'm taking an even finer brush, detailer. I hope it is there. Yeah, it is there. So it is Detailer Montmartre Detailer brush 5x0. Canvas, my canvas diaries. The Aesthetic Mommy. Artistic Mommy. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Okay, so for the separation of each bead, we have to draw lines, of course. For that, I will be using burnt umber. I'm just creating the divisions right now. The detailing of the beads will be the next step. Hi Tapur. I recommend the people who are watching now, Dia, what is the combination to get the exact skin color? For exact skin color, in watercolor I use, it depends also, the picture you are referring to, So basically the base color will be brown, a brown shade, any shade of brown. Okay, it depends on the shade of the tone of the skin, and also the light, and the photography depends. It depends on that. So for example, you have the base color that is brown, all right? So if it's light, if the skin tone is light, you will the first base coat and base wash will be a very light burnt sienna, okay, or any equivalent shade. You can see in my palette, the burnt sienna and the raw umber are almost similar in shade, so it is that way. Then there will be, some people have very pink cheeks, so for that, like, there will be a pink hue on their overall face. So for that you have to use a little bit of vermilion, maybe not. I won't recommend vermilion. It depends on, also again, on the skin tone of the person and the reddishness on her face, the extent. So for that I will be recommending scarlet, or a mixture of scarlet and crimson, and likewise. So it is different for different skin tones. The base tone, base shade will always be a brown. It is always a brown. Alright, next question is what the kind of brush you use now. I use different brushes, and for different purposes we have different brushes. For washes, for covering large areas, we have flat brushes of larger size, and I use various brands like Montmartre, then Artishi Professional, Camlin brush, Faber-Castell, sorry. Faber-Castell, there is a Dial series also. There is a Biennial series also with me. There are round brushes, and there are detailer brushes, like one I'm using right now. This is a detailer brush. This is from Montmartre. I hope I have answered your question properly. So I am doing the division right now with the detailer. Thank you, Divya. Thanks. Right now it might look like, the crisscrossing beads, I mean row of beads, are kind of, overlapping each other. But when the final picture completes, when the thing is complete, we can see that it is not this, it is not that what we see right now. The lines are rather straight, and I need not round them all the time. We can round them when they go down, when they're descending like this, because the perspective changes. Just a little bit of round here, see? We can use rounds here, the curves. And it's the backward round, basically. So when I discuss and paint, and when I teach and paint, I get to learn. See, I learned one. This is a very fine and minute thing and can be ignored, but if not ignored, then it is even better. How to build the perspective. It's like this convex curves when it is going up, and when at the center of the site, like when going away from the side, the curves are visible, otherwise it's like straight. straight lines, backward curves. While detailing, water should be very less. The biggest challenge about detailing is, can anybody tell? The biggest challenge about detailing is the brush. It runs out of paint very easily. And of course, it takes a lot of patience. Now, I will be mixing vermilion with a little bit of crimson with a detailer brush. And we'll give just an outline dimension like this. Crimson and vermilion. I'm taking the paints as if it's a gouache paint because there is no other choice for me. We have already used a lot of dark paint. Hi, Fale. Hi, Manish. Thanks for joining. PT creates. So the effect of the beads is coming. The creative hands. Thank you. The effect of the beads is coming now a little bit. It may not be exactly same already because of the color. there is a difference in the colors. I mean, colors of the beads. You paint pretty. Thank you so much, Creative Hands. You guys can paint along with me. Artosius joined. Thank you. I'm not sure if I can create that yellow hue, yellow glazes that are, you know, reflecting from the beads from here and there, but I'll try because it's watercolor and not gouache. I'm not sure, and I really don't want to turn this painting, you know, mixture of watercolor and gouache, because I don't have gouache paints in the first place, and second, I'm not sure watercolor if watercolor can give that effect. And why do? I'm creating something that is, you know, pure fine art. So I would really like to avoid that. So I'm using a darker shade of red, a mixture of vermilion and crimson to create the sides of the, you know, give the dimension, round like dimension of the beads. It is already visible, it is already coming, so I think it's working. CCY CCQ3, thanks for joining. Colors I missed live, thanks for joining. Just observe how I'm doing the beads. It's like drawing an L from this side, from the left hand side, and then this little dot. Ish Art Studio. I'm really sorry for the background noise. No, it's not gouache. Colors on its life. It's watercolor only. I'm just doing the detailing. So I'm using Scholar Store A4 size paper, acid free 170 GSM sketchbook. This paper is good for light wash, as I have said in my previous sessions also, as some people are new here. So hi sis, thanks for joining. So this paper is good, quite good for light washes, and the painting that I'm doing right now is kind of light wash watercolor painting, and it's not a heavy wash that I have to wet the paper. Wet on wet doesn't work good. There is a tendency of warping. Also, if you apply paint on the wet paper, it has a tendency to give out bits of paper, and also the paint after drying, maybe because of the brand of paint I'm using, it's Bristro. Bristro is a good, it's a pretty much good quality brand, but I have not used any other brand, so I can't give you the comparative study. Any other brand of watercolor on this paper, so I can say that the paint becomes a little chalky after drying on Scholar Store paper. But it's like this paper is a generic kind of paper. You can paint, sketch, doodle, everything. So I would recommend using paper specifically made for watercolor for paintings like this. Though it is working well, I'd still recommend specifically watercolor papers for, especially for heavy wet on wet paintings. Some people join, they put some laughing emojis and they leave. Strange. Maybe I'll zoom in it a little bit. Campaign creation, the art card by Dimple Shah, Pavan Art. So it takes a lot of time to do these beads. Hi, will you be saving this live video? Yes, of course. I save the live videos. I upload them on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel link is on my bio. You can go all the sessions that I have taken so far, and like every session is uploaded as is on my YouTube channel without any edits or something, or any fast forward. Only one session that I could not save because my phone battery ran out and my phone switched off in the middle. So the last part of that video, I when I restarted the live session, so I saved that and I uploaded that with the background music and a little fast forward. And rest of the things that I upload are ekdam authentic, the live sessions only. You can see me there, blabbering also. Yeah, all right. You can just check them out. They are a little lengthy. You can use your YouTube channel's fast forwarding option. Playback speed. Thank you, Manshika. You can use your YouTube channel's playback speed to double the speed and watch them faster. In case you don't need the instructions, I feel the beginner needs the instructions that I speak, and artists who have some experience with art, they don't need the spoken instructions. So in that case, you can fast forward, use the playback speed, and you can watch them faster than they are. Every day there is a 1 hour session on my page from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. and on Tuesdays it's not there, rest of the days it's there. And if in case some urgent thing comes up. Okay, so this layer of beads is done. Tomorrow we will be doing the rest of the things. So I felt that this is going to take lesser time, but now I have this feeling that it will take more time. But anyway, every day we'll be here at 9 p.m. so there is no worry. And some days I have more people joining me. Okay guys, so hi. Okay, so guys, mirror of art, hi. So actually what happened, hi Navart, hi. So I just happened to close the live in between because there was a reconnecting thing was coming, and it was taking a long time in between, like buffering. So I just ended the previous live and I have hi Ganesh, you are my constant viewer. Hi Simran, hi Raj. Guys, I have just come live back again to just say you bye. Thanks for saying hi though. So, um, hi, 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 बच्चे. So, the previous live video, there is no issue if you have not watched my live session today. You can get the recorded version on my YouTube channel, and the link is there on my bio. And I think it's 10:02, so our live session was supposed to end. Hi, Pinkish Passions. So a live session was supposed to end at 10 p.m. It's 10:02, so this is the bye bye session. Color spreads. So I have this feeling. Hi, color spreads. Hi. So I have this feeling when I show my face, more people tend to join, right? Is it so? I have this feeling. But when I paint, very less people join me. Why is that so? So when I'm talking, more people tend to join. Hi, Priyanka Di. Yeah, that is true. 100%. Yes, exactly. Bak Bakshi Uttara. Hi, how are you? I'm good. I'm good, Di. So this live session is kind of becoming a little interactive, though I came to just say you bye because my session is already over. My intended session. So this is just, just an interaction. But if you have questions, you can ask. If you have questions regarding the painting. But I don't think the people who join for the painting are there. It's not the same. Maybe they. What is that? Maybe they like you more than the art. Yeah. Hi, Harsha. Of course. Of course. It's evident from the number of people watching now. So, any question regarding art in general? Any question regarding art in general? Okay, I don't think there is any question. People are joining. People are joining, so but I have to call it a day for today. Again, tomorrow we don't have any live session. Again, on Wednesday, if there is no issue that urgently comes up, I will definitely conduct the live session as usual. Only on Tuesdays I don't take the live session, and if any issue comes up also, like anything, why issue, I mean anything urgent comes up, I will definitely put it on my story. And for now, it's let's call it a day. And before that, I would say that you can definitely support my YouTube channel. Did you learn art anywhere or self-taught? I did learn art, dear. I learned from my very childhood. I have this keen inclination towards art, and that's why my parents observed that, and they got me into training. I have done my 4th grade also in art. Where are you from? I'm from Assam, India. So you can definitely support my YouTube channel, and my YouTube channel has all the recorded videos of my live sessions. So you can support my channel. You can go and watch all the tutorials that I, the same tutorials that I conduct here on live sessions, and you can give it a watch and create the same things on your own, and post it on your page and tag me. And you can also support me in another way. I'm right now an affiliate partner with Itsy Bitsy Craft Store. You can buy your favorite art supplies from Itsy Bitsy Craft Store with a 5% discount using my code Silena5. The referral link is also there on my bio. It's a Insta bio link. You can just go to the bio link, and there are drop downs. You can click one of the drop downs, and it will direct you to the intended website. So my referral link is also there. You can go there and check it out. And guys, I would request you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and support it. And of course, I try to give as much as possible from my side to give something that is useful for you. And if you are a learner in art, then definitely I try to create something that helps you in learning. And of course, regarding the Itsy Bitsy Craft Store thing, they give me a minimal that the discount price that they give you, on that I earn a commission that helps me, with the commissions. If I get those commissions, it will facilitate me getting my more art supplies and continue painting and giving you more joy. So you can help me out by supporting that Itsy Bitsy Craft Store thing. That affiliate referral link is there. And you can support me by subscribing and watching my YouTube videos. And that's all I had to say. And if you have questions, you can also DM me. I can clarify your questions. Otherwise, you can join my next live sessions, because I conduct my live sessions every day except on Tuesdays. And that's all. Hi Muskan. I'm actually I'm actually here to tell you bye. This part was, my last session got cut due to some issue. I have saved the video. I'll upload it on my YouTube channel. That's all. So bye bye guys. Good night. Have a very good night, and the next day that I wish it is very good. Okay, bye. Tata.